September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court Defendant, Lobby number 1. Amnesia? What the heck? You had amnesia this whole time? I can't believe my lawyer is trying to defend me in such a state. You know, just unlucky. Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I tried to.
I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know
I
what
forgot.
you did. But I forgot, that's right. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
I don't need a
You can
concussion.
fix amnesias with concussions. No. I think I'll pass on that one.
Is this how you killed your fiance?
This is probably what happened that night, huh? Come on, I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mines later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix, right? What a fucking weird ass name. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow for now, but please give it back, okay?
It's my card.
Okay, there are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix's business card. It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. Guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? Can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone all day. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
Oh.
I'll be right there. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie.
That's how... They didn't know the spelling.
Oh. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up. But they never did. So where is this phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... you were here all along. You're so mean. Oh, look who's back.
Who?
I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And I went to check in the courtroom, everyone already left. Oh, we're really gonna be like, who's this chick?
Who's this?
Now who the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with us with the ultra decisive, super important evidence. There you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring.
I thought my name was Phoenix.
Thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good, as in... There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Names list. A list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers, members of a con artist group. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. And where'd you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers are in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. You're getting old. I hope you never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops, I guess you gotta get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Well, wish us luck. Guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. My record. I'm pretty sure I did pretty well. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Back to the courtroom. Court will now reconvene. Please call your night witness to stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on. There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Look at that guy. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university everything in my life has been to all those right top college. You understand? I mean, look for that perfect top-notch. I'll be a university. I have religious problems with my wildcats. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on. What is he, a human chatterbox? I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women's, class, and of course university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. He's a drift king, Shane. I already got respect for him. If you want to, you can call me a university student in transit. Ahem, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct?
Not the drift you're thinking of, Neng.
It would appear that you are attached to that word, if you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am. Anyways, please specify this quote what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk, you know you. What you witness would do, Mr. Wellington. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what you said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? Strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy's lying!
No.
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Alright. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. Okay, let's press that one. So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think
How do you know I'm mush-headed?
Oh, how do you know I'm mush-headed? I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country, unlike some people. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to would directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. Okay. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Okay. Without a thought, I looked up there and met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face was that pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell to the police officer. So is it the glove again?
Yeah, it looks like bananas.
I know he's talking about the glove. I know he's talking about the glove, but like, is that what we show? Wait a second. But there was no glove in this picture.
It's behind him, I bet. No.
The only thing I saw with the banana was the banana that fell with the officer. Oh, we can press for that for sure.
Wasn't it under him as well?
No,
or
it
was
was
that
that
just
was
the glasses?
That was the glasses, I believe. Yeah, glasses found under the victim's body. So the glove is not the thing under his body. Okay, let's press for this, because I'm pretty sure they're talking about the glove. The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there?
You can't tell because he's nearsighted.
And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. It's really strange. Megan never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. It could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not lying? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else? If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then it could be that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he said he did. Which means if someone show he's lying, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right, she's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she was. This mysterious girl in purple. Is everything okay, Nick? So, let's see. Told me the time was 6 p.m. Place falls right in front of my eyes. Look at this, all the eyes of a charming young lady. So clearly, okay, we got a profile of him, right? Yeah, we do. Still looking for the right college. My age question mark. Okay, so
I guess the bananas.
the bananas, right?
Yeah.
Bananas. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? Huh. But don't think you can use that as a way to pull more information out of me. That's where you be wrong, kiddo. Well, Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? Baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not. It's a no. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves
Has bad eyesight. Loves bananas.
loves knows nothing about baseball. He's an uncultured swine. He has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? What? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden, peasant? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. Yeah, you're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people that feel what are the other possibilities. Sure, in the end, we find out in the facts the clothes bananas. However, we'll view from afar. There's no room for it. That's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2,200.
Oh god.
Suppose you're gonna tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today then? Well,
Don't worry, I got him right here.
That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting the new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so I have to replace them. How about when you witnessed a crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about a witness? Oh, you are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people that catch on art, brave and courageous, Washington, do anything, Russia, still cruising burned at it. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Gotcha.
Typical university student just spewing random shit out.
That's right. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness? Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that's correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. So, the girl in the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Okay, must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. When did he die?
6:28.
6:28, damn. That was like a 20-minute, almost a 20-minute period of nothing happening. They must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
Oh, I guess right now you might as well look at Phoenix's card for the phone number thing.
That's my business card.
Wait,
I have my cell phone on the back. We can't check it.
We don't have the 3D view.
Not yet, at least. We must have a lot. Okay, let's do some pressing first.
Yeah.
So
I guess the
start here.
Oh, yeah, might as well start from the beginning.
She ran away just like that? Well, yeah, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty person she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who's only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did give me a few seconds to get. Anyways, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit. This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. How can I get more information out of him? After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Immediately? As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or do they not teach you that in your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a good look at the court record for a sec. I think they're trying to allude to the autopsy, right?
Yes.
He even said, immediately called, but there's a 20-minute period in between, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Are you gonna try?
Oh yeah, I'm going on this thing.
I just meant there, but it worked there, so it's all good.
Mr. Wanting, would you take a look at this? Look at this thing. The victim's autopsy report.
I'll put it right in front of your frickin' face so you can read it.
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
I'm a college student. I've never seen a dead body before.
I had to film for YouTube. Grr. That the witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder.
What the Wellington heads? I found a dead body.
It's only a little expected that he'll be a little dazed and seeking internet attention. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington? Yeah? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephoner, I mean... Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. Phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a matricle shadow. You must think you're really something special.
Yeah.
Witness? I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it. Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone? You must have been very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard of all geniuses rushing outside by whatever geez? I don't think so. Plain people like you understand. Enough. Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on.
Guy is scary.
He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now?
Question further.
Back off. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? Huh. What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See? Here it is. Oh, I see. Oh, looks like he's got a phone. And I thought that just maybe this one was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have a cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you can put it that way and leave it at that. You have any other further question, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you, peasant? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do not have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Ba-bam, it's literally
There's one right there.
Right there. How can you...
You blind son of a bitch.
You and your fucking terrible eyes. I swear to God.
Took you 15 minutes to do 5 steps.
It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo? Is that problem fit? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with your eyes.
Your brain.
Oh. It's a phone booth.
Right there.
Right there. That's correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. That's even shorter than Shane's calculations. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order. But what is reporting the crime a little late proof for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. This is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, that's very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? And I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyways. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else? Was he? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thought you would like to share with the court? Can you offer explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
Looking for his glasses.
He was looking for his glasses. There's only one possible explanation.
Or writing the name.
Let's hear your name. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said that there was only one possibility. Please present to the court that one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Bam.
Or even the name.
No, I think it was the glasses.
No, it was good. Yeah.
Mr. Wellington? Well, what? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find... Girl? I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order. Now wait a second, hold on. Now, I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicating that the witness as the real murderer?
Yeah.
Of course, that is precisely what I am doing.
Don't break your own neck now.
I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyways, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah. This is so exciting watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order. Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground stand, he accused the witness of being a murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's see your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie with an I-E? Oh yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie for E-Y, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground? But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie? Or Maggie? That's a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. I forgot.
The cell phone.
Was there any way the creep could know Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way.
That cell phone call.
Would have been best if I can prove that the witness had a chance to learn. The defendant's name was Maggie. Now, would the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Is it just a cell phone, right? Let's see, I want to contact, but it never showed. Yeah, cell phone. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? How did you... Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness' cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Beep. Hello. Oh, thanks. I've been searching for a phone. Is yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. Right there. Didn't catch your name. can call me Maggie. Specifically for IE, remember that. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. There's a mistake that can only occur if you knew was how her name sounded. Order. But Your Honor, the witness had no motive. And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not have killed someone for a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright? Your Honor? Can you explain what motive this witness could have had?
He was in love with her.
Very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I say I can't offer explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive. What was your theory, Shane?
Well, he was doing the scamming thing.
Yeah? The names list, right?
I guess stored on the phone Maggie found.
The one
I guess that would have gotten everyone indicted.
Yeah. So he came to get the phone back because
the phone that's
Okay. Yeah. Mr. Wanton's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were just pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. Certain demographic of people that's a shame to our society. Not naming nothing. You looked up all those numbers. Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone memory. Their names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artists group. Well, what? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cop that reached the brilliant artist. They disrupted and changed. Look at the crazy goddess. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. I frankly don't care. All I want is for you to tell me what this list is about. You think any of you know how it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badger of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of conners on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is...
a con artist.
A member of the group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are still right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor? What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
No, it's very justified.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. But please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Searching for my phone. Glad you called. We can meet up and I can give you this back. Friends already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wood had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That's a valid point.
He's a sicko.
What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, that makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking about outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well... Don't think Mr. Wanton would pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
Because he's an asshole.
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Oh, he probably saw him in the police outfit and thought it was a sting.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, then, Mr. Wright. What was this something that didn't agree with the witness? Yeah, I think you're on.
Profile. He's seen a cop.
He did see a cop, yes.
Thought
Alright.
the gig was up.
Take that! What Mr. London saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask him a few questions before returning the phone. By doing anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible that they already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is that what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any other comments? I'm thinking... seems the truth will come out last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive, not bad for a person with third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. That guy's a real creep on me. All you've been waving around talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious congruent that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone's already mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I told you earlier. My phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? Feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem with our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless evidence. Your Honor. This is bad. I can't let him turn tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. This gotta be. Maybe. Stored numbers? Fingerprints on the phone?
I guess stored numbers.
Yeah, fingerprints is a little weird to be bring up now, you know?
Yeah, since you've been handling it. A lot of people have been handling it.
This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we're trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares about about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and add some of those numbers in yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal.
Fingerprints now?
Yes, so I was actually thinking, something I overlooked. I was actually thinking the store numbers because if it's even if it's two different phones, I'm assuming he would still have the same contact list on both phones, you know?
Or, yeah, like, being able to call the other phone with that phone.
Yeah.
Which he did.
So that is what I was thinking, but I guess fingerprints
I
works
guess.
too. Check for fingerprints. I don't think that's worth
I don't
trying
think
at
this
all.
is gonna lead to it.
Fingerprints? Yeah, Miss William must have left some prints on his phone. Hey, don't you remember? When you got them from Maggie, you wiped it off. I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it? Stupid past Phoenix Wright. You fucking moron.
Stupid. Starts hitting himself in
We
his
wiped
mushy
the-
part of his head.
Emma will be real pissed off at us. She taught us how to do fingerprints and everything, and we just threw that away.
Who's
Forget all
Emma?
this 3D bullshit. Science sucks, Emma. You were wrong this whole time. Pretty thoroughly, too. It's all so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. Alright, just made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on this phone. Must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. Yeah, I'll be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington? What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where'd you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much! And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Hmm? Oh my... Now I remember! My amnesia! Beep. Oh, looks like they hung up. Oh, good. Finally found it. So that's when. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but if we don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his. How am I supposed to prove something like that?
Redial.
Redial. Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up with a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. Got away with it. That'll be all. I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye.
Actually, I'm gonna sue you for assault.
I have a reservation at that ultra fancy restaurant, the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go?
Raise an objection.
Does the Phoenix Wright just let people go without saying a single word? That's who he is.
To his core.
Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination is ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness more than any questions. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor.
Allow me to harass.
Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. You only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, sir. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examining period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. My bad.
So I like what they're doing now is the further in the case, if you mess up, it takes more of the pips.
More the pips?
On the upper right.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It started off as like 1 or 2, and then I think at certain points it's like, this is gonna hurt you if you get it wrong. I'm thinking it's the cell phone. You'll just end up calling.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. This your final answer?
This is my final answer.
It's a bit disappointing. No, that was just a friendly gesture. Ha, you sure know how to send a friendly gesture, Mr. Attorney. Absolute last chance, Mr. Wright. No more of these friendly gestures.
Ah,
so I guess we got it wrong.
I thought for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
It's my. There's a phone. I wrote my cell phone number. I hand wrote my cell phone number.
Don't know how that relates to this right now.
Profile? No.
It could be profile. Remember, profiles can always be presented now. Don't think we have anything for profiles though. The only thing we have not used is the business card.
With my cell phone number on the back.
I think perhaps they're trying to say that the reason why Phoenix Wright got a call
But that was the cell phone. That isn't his, right?
This one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the guy called this cell phone, which was his cell phone, and then he gave us amnesia. It could
Maybe
be
he took the wrong phone?
It could be the autopsy report too, because body was also covered in bruises, which was never explained.
Well, falling.
Is that really from falling though? Bruises?
Yeah.
Not, because my assumption was that the broken neck was from the fall, but the body being covered in bruises was probably him beating him up.
But he... but his girlfriend was right there.
No, he said the girlfriend ran off. Remember once the body
So
fell?
it's like a tussle? You can give it a try.
I don't think it was a tussle. I think he killed the boyfriend, like beat him up to death, while the girlfriend was running to get help. That's why he took like 15 minutes to call the cops. Because I don't see why the business card be important right now. The business card doesn't seem to have anything to help with at the moment.
It is the only thing we haven't tried, though.
Yeah, but is it really the right answer to just try because it's the only thing we haven't tried?
I guess so. It's the only evidence we haven't tried.
Just the one ever to explain everything.
Well, we know how weird it could be.
I guess.
We have one more. We have one more guess.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird that it'll be the business card. I don't know why.
There'll be some convoluted way.
My business card. Hero, my cell phone number on the back. How does that?
I don't know if he's gonna remember his own cell phone number. Now. We can always speedrun. Yeah.
Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Wow.
The ink is strong and clear.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't trying to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, that is...
The back.
The back. The back. This card's important because of what's on the back. Well, you wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But course, still session. It's okay. You'll see. Alright, if you say so. The defense is preparing something, Mr. Wright. We're going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiot stupid things, too. What? Still the Steel Samurai theme.
Yep.
Oh, what? Why is my phone? What is this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington.
Oh, and he stole his phone.
How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... What?
That's why I tried to give him amnesia.
You can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. That's assault. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one! He's choking himself to death.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's.
Justice is served. Execution on the spot. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artists group, he had become paranoid and lost all abilities to make rational judgments. Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding... It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. Not guilty. How's the confetti look? It looks a little bit more updated.
Yeah, more vibrant.
That is all. This court is adjourned. Easy case. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this.
Except for your filthy officer.
It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been done by a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe.
And you're a police officer now. Good.
So
Good for
you
you.
picked the right career. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Kinda rough. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the Academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and...
You got hit by the car.
We were having dinner at my house. Much more wholesome than what I thought she was gonna say. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. The club didn't even have any sort of special meeting. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything's all my fault. Dustin's deaf? Your head being all messed up? Maya's outfits? Yeah, well, I don't think my head's that messed up yet. I'm gonna find a new life for myself, starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet, I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Oh yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going.
What if she's a victim in the future case? The unlucky person.
Foreshadowing. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks, you take care of yourselves too. What a horrible day. Amnesia. Got my memory back, but things are still a little bit fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. Celebrate another W. You know, I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? I thought I said you got your memory back. That moment, everything really did come back to me. Dr. Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. But he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. I don't remember this guy. This person, I haven't got a clue. I have no idea who this guy is. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant and murderer. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. Most of them is her being useless. For example, Earth Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you miss me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good.
Sure, sounds good.
All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. Guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since it came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout, the end. Brand new episode. Woo!
An even smaller Maya.